So
we're still at the carnival.
you're still in the tent.
With Crown's Guard.
With the Crown's Guard and with Watchmaster Ajacid. At which point, the Crown's Guard that had left not but a moment before comes rushing in, his breath huffing, sweat dripping from his brow, his eyes kind of wild. He goes, Watchmaster! The woman, the big woman, she's gone. At which point, the Watchmaster turns to him and says, you three, go with him, search for her. They all immediately run out, back the exit performer's flap, and he turns to the rest of you in the group. Shackle and drag those three down to the stockade. About 5 guards approach and begin to press Gustav, Bo, and Molly to the ground and begin to put chains and shackles on them.
I'd like to make a counteroffer.
He's like in mid-speech as he says, the rest of you, keep an eye on the performers here. Ask around, see what you can find. As for the others, don't go far.
The innocent patrons, you mean?
You may be innocent, in which case you have nothing to worry about. However, we have an investigation to complete. So, I would ask that you stay within the city and wait until you're called in. You will be questioned, and when this investigation is completed, regardless of how long it may take, you are not to leave Trostenwald.
If I could just contribute one word. The 40 or so people who are outside and the rest of us will vouch for this one, the colorful one. He saved many people's lives. Don't take my word for it. There's everyone outside.
Kind of all the rest of the Crown's Guard glance at each other. He goes, well, unfortunately, that is not for me to decide. The Lawmaster would have to be appealed to. If you wish to come with us, we can bring you along with us to the stockade and you could speak with her. Then perhaps she may grant you leniency, but I can give you no guarantee.
Why don't you just question us right now? I'm confused on why you don't, just do that now.
Well, we could do that instead. We'll have you arrested, put you away in the stockade as we question the rest of you.
No, let's go to the stockade.
Yeah, we'll do it in one place.
Yeah.
Jails are not my favorite terrain. Just want to point that out. Not this go around. No.
Right.
Good to know.
I would have guessed that
No
about you.
jails.
Not really comfortable with that.
So, we're leaving. The rest of you, stay in here, watch over the performers, make sure nobody leaves. Come if you wish, otherwise we'll be in touch. And the Watchmaster gathers alongside the other 5 Crown's Guard, lifting up the shackles of the 3 that had been arrested and begin to drag them outside of the tent into the night air.
Can I loop around and kind of come up behind them?
I mean, they're scattered a bit, but there's...
The Devil Toad and Toya.
Oh, yeah. Make another stealth check. You're running through open areas each time you do this.
Yep.
Wow, I watched that happen.
10.
That's a bastard die right there. That's the tease.
Laura, put him in the dice jail.
Okay,
I don't have my dice jail out yet. It's okay.
As you come up around the back of the Devil Toad, the guard that runs past doesn't immediately notice you because he's focused on where this cart is running off, and you can see another guard that was far away from this encampment that's circling back with him. The 2 of them are now bolting in the direction as the car begins to slow. It's not just going for it forever, but it's spooked and it's starting to slow down. They're just going to inspect it. However, as you kind of slink up behind, the Devil Toad's head kind of like curls back towards you, and you hear this deep guttural.
It's okay. Toya? Look at Toya. Hey, come on, let's get out of here. Let's go.
At which point a voice says, excuse me? And you can see, like, the 3 guards are there just staring at you.
Fuck, you didn't say there were fucking guards.
I did say there were 3 guards. There are 3 guards watching them.
I thought that you said they left.
Well, one of them left.
One of them left.
Yep.
So wait. Oh, shit.
That's bad stealth check, I'm sorry. But there's now three Crown's Guard out there, and they're like, can I help you?
Time to go to jail.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Kill them all.
Hey! I was actually just looking for the loo.
The guard is closest to you kind of glances at the other guys and goes, So she was with the group, right? They recognize you, and they kind of look at each other. You're going to the stockade. No! And the three guards slowly approach, and they begin to take out chains and manacle you up.
In an effort not to go to jail, you went to the jail.
Trying to get the girl. Trying to free the damn girl.
I know.
Shit.
So you're shackled and you're going to be dragged towards the stockade.
Are the two guards like? It's just the two guards,
It's
right?
the two guards now. As you're being brought back, you can see more guards are coming from the city to the carnival. Like they're keeping it under surveillance.
So are they taking me away?
They're taking you
while-
to the city, yeah.
What are they doing with Toya? Anything? Are they leaving them behind?
They're leaving them behind currently with the guards that are there. Like they're not arresting anybody from the carnival, but they're not letting them leave. Like they're keeping them there.
Okay. I'm gonna just do a quick.
Kill them all.
I'm in shackles.
You are.
Okay, I'm gonna do some monk shit here. I'm gonna elbow one of the guards
This is terrible.
right in the ribs, and take the other one and bash the other one in the face. And then I'm gonna turn to Toya and I'm gonna say, "Run, run, go, run!"
Well,
Okay. Go ahead and
make all kinds of rolls.
first go ahead and make an athletics check.
I can't lie.
This is a terrible idea.
To see
I
if
like
you
to not drag any attention towards her. You are completely
do the
shoving her
time,
into the
I mean.
limelight.
Trying to just
I'm so
distract these
excited.
fucking assholes. That's a 6.
I'm so excited
10.
about this.
so
No. Yeah.
so as you
Welcome,
go
welcome,
back
too.
to elbow, you get halfway there before your chains go taut. And they're both kind of holding the chain at each side, and you can see the tension of it. You can't even get him from behind. So you're like, before you're halfway, you imagine it in your head. You go over it 2 or 3 times. As you go through it, the first step doesn't go anywhere.
Trying to do the Sherlock Holmes pre-fight.
Do I at least get the run out to Toya?
No. I'm sorry.
Is she just standing there like waiting for another
No,
guard?
no,
Or
they-
She's
running?
actually having a seizure in the chains.
She's
Like, what is she doing?
No.
Is she running?
no. She honestly, like the devil toad and her like seem pretty close. Like he's grabbing her in a protective manner, and
No,
she
they
seems
can
comfortable.
both run.
Right.
Run for your life. Fine, whatever. She wants to get arrested at this point.
Sorry. Two bad
I
rules in a
tried.
row. I know.
Oh, baby.
Too, man.
I know. Level 2.
Serious.
All right.
Serious.
So
I go join my friends.
you will shortly. Ahead of her. Along the way, Gustav is just quiet. Bo the Breaker, Bosun, as you know by his full name, is kind of grumbling under his breath and just kind of trying to out loud piece together thoughts on what may have transpired, saying things like, I don't know, I think it's done on the inside, or is this somebody trying to sabotage it?
I don't know. I think maybe it has nothing to do with us. I think maybe we were just caught in the crossfire.
It's probably possible.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Try and keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, and at which point one of the guards kind of tugs a little bit and brings your chain and says, "Quiet now. Save it for the lawmaster." They bring you in towards the. You go in through the Locks Ward into the Hills Ward, which is the southern portion of Trostenwald. Sorry to be a bother, but we have 3 individuals arrested in connection with the, as you've heard so far, deaths at the carnival performance this evening. She kind of rolls her eyes. All right, bring them forward. They go ahead and pull the chains up. The watchmaster again bows his head and then leaves the room and leaves it. She steps forward and goes, I am Norda, and it's my job to keep this city safe and to keep shite like what happened tonight from happening. I approved your second time on the outskirts of our town, and you've killed 2 of my people. So, what have you to say about yourselves?
Exactly how did we kill them exactly?
She glances over at you, glances over at Gustav. I've been told by my guard that you give a performance. And as part of this performance, you released 2 beasts into the midst of the population.
Well, technically, he wasn't part of the performance. Technically, he was saving everyone. Technically.
Thank you. Yes. Well, you see, we actually had nothing to do.
Gustav interrupts you and says, I'm so sorry, my liege. Please, I take full responsibility for what happened this evening on myself. These people around me had nothing to do with this. They are not part of the carnival. They were just merely helping. It is my carnival, and whatever judgment there lies, I take upon myself and my head. At which point, Bo, the half-orc, steps forward, kind of against his chains, and goes, Gustav, what are you doing? He's like, shut up. Please, whatever judgment there is, put it upon me. And he bows his head low. Is that the case? Is he the only one? She takes a good hard look at you and Bo the Breaker.
Or you're waiting for me to speak. Yes, he's the only one.
Make a persuasion check.
Natural 20. Oh. About fucking time, you little shit.
She gives you a look, looks over at Bo the Breaker, kind of shakes her head. Keep these 2 downstairs. This one let go. He seems to be free. We'll be talking to you very soon. At which point the Crown's Guard drag the chains back, and Gustav gives you a quick look under his eye and goes, as they're pulled out of the room, out of sight, she glances to you. Well, you're out of chains. That's great. Doesn't mean you're absolved of the investigation. So, where are you staying? You and your compatriots?
Oh, well, technically, we just all met, technically.
Well, technically, as far as I'm concerned, you're all together as part of this investigation.
We're a group, you guys.
So, we're going to have our investigators come to wherever you're staying, which, and she looks at some papers here, looks to be the Nestled Nook.
That's correct.
All right. Don't leave the city. We'll be in touch.
Great, I really like it here, so that's good that we get to stay so long.
Do you have something to say?
No, just shocked to have seen someone die in front of me, not more than go.
I can assure you, we're here to cause no trouble. We will be as compliant as we possibly can be.
Good. Dismissed. So, you guys are jettisoned into the street. It's now probably just past midnight.
Mollymauk, I don't mean to pry into your business, but has this ever happened to you before?
This has never, anything like this has ever happened before. And thank you. For the record, I don't owe you, any of you anything.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I swear, but thank you. And I'm ready to help with this.
Do you think it was the little girl?
No, that's an act. That's not anything. It's just a show.
Right, the large toad that was with the girl. What's the story there?
It's nothing special. It's just a guy making a buck. All right, he's fine. He's
At this
fine.
point, you hear the footfalls of guards approach and a rattle of chains as you see
By the way, where's the
Beauregard.
obnoxious one? That really loud. That
I suppose the rest of you who are like gingerly brought up, you see Beauregard being pulled forward, but now the chains around her are being pulled taut on 2 sides. She's being brought forward like a wild animal almost, and she's just being led towards the stockade.
Help.
What happened?
Help, 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 help. I'm with you now. Help,
Oh,
help.
I thought you didn't like jails.
Help.
this is part of the show, by the way. I was just curious.
Unfortunately, no.
Which is the last thing you see as she's yanked into the stockade and out of sight.
I'm going to be very helpful and not go in there with the 2 of you while you try and get her out.
So, should we go in and try to get her
Well,
out?
yeah.
Okay.
I'll stand guard.
Okay,
Don't.
we'll follow her in.
Leave.
I have nowhere to go.
All right, you guys walk in behind her. You watch her being pulled to the stairs. She's bypassing the office of the lawmaster right now, and is being brought seemingly to incarceration before being questioned. They bring her to the stairs in what looks to be a torch-lit subterranean basement area. And as you begin to approach and follow behind, you can see one of the guards who's currently on watch, who sees you guys just exit and then walk back in and follow another prisoner, kind of stands up and goes, I'm sorry, where are you going?
It was a busy day for us. Unfortunately, we're partially responsible for this one as well. Bad luck.
He was also helping to save a lot of people. Big misunderstanding.
Well, see her into her cell, then please exit the vicinity.
Fair enough.
Appreciate that.
Yes,
and he kind of like follows behind you guys. You know, they're kind of on high alert and they're a bit scattered. You get the sense right now that they have a lot of their initial stock of guards are kind of off-site right now. And so they're doing the best they can to hold on to what they currently have in the stockade.
To the side, I say, to gesture, I say, this does not really fall in with keeping a low profile. We talked about this.
No, isn't it so weird?
Yeah, it is. It is.
You guys follow down to the basement portion of this, which there's a heavy locked door immediately that is opened from the opposite side. You hear a couple of keys turn and the shifting of wood against metal before the door opens and reveals the rest of what appears to be a long hallway that is flanked by 2 rows of cells, iron bars about maybe 2 inches apart, going across the entirety of this long hallway. You can't quite see the end of it until you step down to where the door frame is, and there's probably a total of 10 cells to each side. As you kind of walk through, you can see in kind of the off shadows in the corners a few kind of huddled bodies, hunched or asleep, kind of keeping to the shadows and out of the light. The smell of kind of mildewed, wet compost and piss hits your nose like a wall.
Smells like Caleb down here.
You get about 5 cells in where you can see the people that were previously in there, or the guard that were previously in there, just finished closing off the cell that contains both Gustav and Beau the Breaker. And they move to the cell just beyond that, open that cell, and then go ahead and put Beauregard into that one.
Well, they're not going to take her to see the lawmaker.
I know, why doesn't she get to talk to the lawmaster?
As he closes it and locks it.
To talk to the lawmaster.
Because she decided not to come helpfully.
What do you mean?
Oh, no, you misunderstood. See, that was just, I have this, like, spasm that kind of has this, like, kind of twitch, you know? It's just, it was an injury from, a childhood thing.
Oh no, are you guys making fun of her because of her spasm?
Yeah, it's actually, it was very sensitive for me. I had a really tough childhood. And I was just trying to find a bathroom.
The 3 guard walk away, not caring. Who were there previously, and
Spasm shaming.
At this point, a man who's in the far end of the hall walks up, and you can see him. He's a man with like a kind of heavy, bushy beard that obscures a lot of what looks to be a dark leather mantle over general cloth tunic, but he's like burly arms, heavy torso, super scrawny legs, kind of a widow's peak, and he looks to be the jailer. And he kind of walks up and puts his hand on the bars and goes,
"Oh, well, if you want to be patient, I'm sure the lawmaster will be here sometime in the morning, and you can discuss whatever this business is. But if you want to say goodbye, now's the time."
Actually, we were just upstairs, and it would really help us if we could perhaps expedite the process. Perhaps there's an arrangement we could come to if she could see the lawmaster now.
Yeah, I'm like a kind of injured man. Like, no, like, seriously, and it could show my 8 hit points of damage.
How many kittens is that again?
That's
4.
16 kittens.
4 kittens.
Yeah.
I think they're half the hit point. I don't think kittens have more than that.
That's 8 frumpkins.
An audience is all we're asking for. No favors.
Yeah, this is just a wrong time, wrong place thing.
Make persuasion check.
Use it.
God bless. 16.
16. He kind of gives you a look.
All right, but if she gets angry, it's not on me.
I understand. Thank
She's
you
a
for your
very calm
understanding.
person. She very rarely. I've never seen her angry ever.
And he gives a whistle.
So glad I'm not there right now.
Another Crown Guard comes up and approaches him and he goes like,
I'm sorry, could you go and fetch the Lawmaster? They are requesting an audience. If she gets angry, just add it to this one sentence.
and the guard exits. And a brief time by, you can hear the slight muddled cursing of a dwarven female descending the stairs. You can see she has like an overcoat on, was like halfway out of the stockades, finishing up her evening in her office.
Bo, remember your little sister.
What? Little sister? What? We're not there.
So as the Lawmaster approaches now, kind of pulling the coat over herself, because,
Okay, so you've returned, apparently, needing to poke into what business now before I go off and get some food?
I do hate to trouble you again, twice in the same evening. It's
I hate
incredibly
being troubled
inconvenient.
twice in the same evening.
If we may, this sweet girl here was also part of our party, and she is quite the protective one. I'm afraid that she was also providing aid to our fellows in that tent. I'm afraid her younger sister was attacked in a similar way. I feel it's only prudent to acknowledge that she was trying to protect this young dwarven girl that performed in the circus. She means no harm.
It was an adopted sister.
I practically raised her. It's a sensitive subject.
okay, I would like a deception check.
Oh, yeah, baby. 24.
Whoa!
18.
Yeah. Modified by other answers.
I was helping.
I knew with this stat. Don't fuck it up.
She gives kind of a narrow look through her eyes, looks to one of the other guards that you see standing in the back, familiar one to you, Bo, and goes, "Is this true?" He goes, it appeared to us that she was attempting to escape upon us trying to bring calm to a very tense situation, but I leave it in your realm, Lawmaster. She looks back.
So your sister, apparently, is part of this now as well.
Adopted sister.
Okay. Well, your sister's under investigation.
Sure.
She's staying at the same place that we are.
Indeed. And we can be found at any hour. The Nestled Nook Inn is where we are.
And I'm more than willing to be compliant with the investigation. In fact, you can see the injury the beast left on my ribs. And so if you want to test it, for any type of specimen samples, feel free. It's very painful, but I'm willing to do it for the cause.
Do you need me to heal that?
No, for the cause.
Okay.
Do it for the cause.
Just checking.
Which she looks to you now and goes,
Are you saying you might have been infected by this beast?
No. No, it's a separate issue. There was there was two things going on. There was the big angry toad beast, and he got a swipe at me. And then there were people who were getting
"Thieves?"
attacked.
And she looks over to the jailer. She goes, "Hey?" She goes,
Could you have a look at this wound for me real fast? I want to make sure this isn't something that's going to spread.
A
Yeah.
great idea
Yeah.
indeed. And thankfully there was no flesh-to-flesh contact.
Nope.
Yeah. The big zombie beast especially was using a lot of sticks and stuff to attack people more than any kind of mouth.
the jailer, Thebes, takes a quick look at the wounding, goes,
No, it appears to mainly be just bludgeoning.
I mean, we'll keep a close eye on her. You can see now the Lawmaster is kind of rubbing her eyes in frustration. Goes, I just want to sleep.
Indeed. It would give us no greater pleasure than to get out of your hair.
Then, we'll have guards posted at the outside of the inn. You're not to leave until this investigation is complete. It may take days, but until we find out who's responsible for these deaths and bring them to justice, you are not to leave the tavern.
Understood.
At all during the day? even?
Understood.
Just a question. if we want to shop or something. Not okay?
Not until this is done.
Cool.
Because otherwise, you're welcome to stay here instead.
It is really beautiful here, but I think I'd rather stay at the inn.
Indeed we would. This is most gracious of you, Lawmaster Norda.
Get them the fuck out.
And she turns around and kind of just sighs heavily as she stomps out of the chamber. The jailer kind of opens the cell door and allows Beauregard back out, and he looks a bit confused but amused at the same time. And you guys, the guards that had originally arrested you, escort you out, not leaving any element of their sight off of you. They escort you guys to the actual inn itself, to the bottom floor of the Nestled Nook Inn, watch you enter, and then post up right outside of the main entrance to the tavern.
You should have spasmed a couple times on the way here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What happened?
Opportunity missed.
Yeah, my little sister, what the...
She's a dwarf. She's human.
What? No, I was trying to say she had a little sister that had a similar incident, and that made you try to protect her. I was trying to throw you a bone.
You didn't make that clear at all.
Are you guys up in your room, or are you in the...
We're kind of under watch.
I was just trying to go with what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did all right.
All right. I mean, it kind of worked. But you're not entirely wrong. I was trying to go get the stupid little girl who seemed to be stupid.
Did you see anything?
I tried to save her. I was like, do you get the hint? What's going on?
Why would you save her? She turned those people into zombies.
We don't know that.
I mean, she could have.
I gotta stop.
Oh, hi. You're here.
Yeah, if anything, we should be looking at this guy. Like, why are we putting our neck out from you? Like, what?
You're putting your neck out for Tonya for some strange reason, and I don't know why. She's perfectly capable of handling herself.
Have you been to this town before?
Not that I can remember. I don't know, they all look the same after a while.
They've come through once, but that was a while back, and you weren't really paying attention.
Busy, yeah.
And you've never seen conditions like this affect
Nothing
any
like
other
this.
carnival goer?
Hundreds, possibly thousands of shows. No, yeah, thousands of shows. Nothing. Never. It's not us.
So great. We're stuck in a city that has zombie issues, that's
Where
all.
are the other two?
Meanwhile, the two of you are upstairs in your own chambers.
During all of that, I would have dragged you back here, brought you upstairs. So, and I whip off my ratty coat, throw it on the bed, and sit down on the ground so that I'm eye level with you. Not we. You and I have to make some decisions right now, okay?
Well,
Yes.
why?
Well, I know why we said we were coming here.
Get some booze, get some books, find a little taste of civilization, maybe some better food.
Yeah. I didn't say. I also had the idea, you and I meeting and teaming up has been a good thing.
Oh, yes, very good. I know everyone else makes fun of your smell, but I don't smell nothing.
That's what I like about you. I have been thinking, and yesterday just furthers that thinking that I don't think you and I are enough, and I had the idea that we would come here maybe and find others that we could tag along with or meet up the way you and I did. But now I think that is a terrible idea. The people we spent the day with are lunatics. I don't think that we can do this. I've changed my mind entirely. And I think we should go, but we can't now because we are stuck here for the
We're
moment.
under sort of holding arrest or something. We can't leave the city.
No.
But I was thinking about this. The people we met down there and spent the day with, they are lunatics. But they draw a lot of attention to themselves, leaving us free to sort of slink back into the shadows a little bit. It might be sort of the perfect camouflage. No one's going to be looking for a little goblin girl anymore because they'll be looking at the crazy people, the tieflings running around smashing shit.
I had not thought of it quite in that way. and that is a good point, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced, and perhaps we're better off. Maybe I was too ambitious.
Well, let's give it a day, and maybe we can, if things seem a little bit, skinky doody, tomorrow we can fritter away in the middle of the day or something.
All right, well, we'll wait and see. While we're here, one thing, okay? No money pot. No rat food.
How?
None of those plays. I have silver. We don't need it right now.
But we need to replenish the healing potion you used. If we don't have that, then what happens the next time you get, in trouble?
The entire town. We're sealed here, and they're watching. We're with a couple of tieflings, a little person in a doll mask, and a dirty ginger. We've got people staring at us every second of the day. We need to dial it back a little bit.
All right, but how on earth are we...
Who's that, Ginger?
Maybe we... All right. We can cool it with the cons for a couple of days.
Still feels personal.
But I can't promise that I won't get the itch again.
You just talk to me. You hold Frumpkin. Just keep your hands full with Frumpkin, okay? Hold my cat, okay?
All right.
And then this is going to blow over because we didn't do anything. We did something
No,
good.
I didn't do nothing. We just went to a show.
That's right.
It's a pretty good show. Up until, the dead people part.
Nah, but it was a good show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll lay low. Should we pretend that we're still friends with these people?
I was going to suggest the same thing. In fact, I think we should go downstairs. They're going to be coming back. We don't want to cause a stir with them either.
Sure.
We just want to leave if that's what we're going to do.
Don't worry. I'll turn on the charm.
Thank God. Okay. Okay. Let's get a drink.
Thank gods.
Head downstairs.
You guys head down. You get to the bottom of the stairs just in time to see Jester, Beauregard, Molly, and Ford looking across the tavern, making their way in your direction, and you guys notice them meeting you in the tavern room as well.
I think we're all here.
Oh, thank God you're here and safe.
All of you are here.
We missed you. Somehow
you
we got
go?
separated.
Oh,
Friends.
that happens, yes.
Yes.
Can I inside check him?
Sure.
Sam, natural 20.
I'm lying.
Oh, happy.
You guys peace out pretty quickly.
We did. I did not come to Trustwall to go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
What did you come to Trustwall for?
Well, we're tired. We've been traveling a long time. We've been saving, wanted to take it easy for a few days.
Sure, yeah, I'm not trying to pry. I was just curious where you were going.
Yeah, I'm just curious why you have a mask.
Oh, God, if I'm going to be listening to somebody's life story, I'm going to need a drink. You, gorgeous, what's your name?
You look over and see kind of a woman with darker hair who's the general barmaid. Adeline?
Adeline, I would like a round for all of these terrible people and one for myself. And what's the difference between these three beers? I honestly, I've got to admit, I can't actually, I don't know what, they all taste the same to me.
Go with the Von Brandt.
Let's get a round of Von Brandt for everybody.
Actually, if it's all the same, I'm not really an ale fan. Do you have any fire whiskey?
We can get you some liquor, yeah.
Could I have some
Two,
milk?
please.
All right. She walks away and
I
gets
think
her.
she heard that I wanted milk.
I don't know. I'm going to ask for one of each of these beers because I want to have a tasting competition, and I'm not going to be drinking alone, so...
I wander away from these two with their questions and I sit down with Molly.
Caleb, you want to see something cool?
Yes, I would love to see something cool.
I showed Caleb where I etched the dick in the table a couple nights ago.
Oh, yeah. Bringing it back.
That's pretty good.
How'd you etch a
Right?
deck in the table?
It's a dick.
Oh.
Have you always been an artist?
I have actually. I've been an artist since I was little.
You think that's what they look like?
I can tell. That is what
I've
they
seen a
look like.
lot of dicks, okay? That is what most of them look like.
Already in my cups.
What?
No.
So, where do you two come from?
Us two?
Yes, you two with the horns?
Where
Well,
are
I
you?
don't know where he
I don't know
comes
where he-
from.
where
You
he
think
comes
we
from
all come
either.
from the same place?
That's not
That
what I
doesn't
said.
seem-
Feel free
We
to
don't look
answer
anything alike,
separately.
really,
That
when you
is
think about
really
it.
inconsiderate.
No, you are
of-
very different. That's very clear.
He's purple.
She's like blue.
Yeah.
He's
Which is pretty rare,
he's
okay?
kind of every color.
It's very true.
I'm from
Casual.
Nicodranas.
Yeah, I remember when we started the first campaign and all those places just came in a split second and we had all that history.
I'll show you how he's.
I'm from Srevnan, Chicago.
Upside down. There you go.
Oh yes.
I'm from the circus.
So you're a traveler then?
Oh, yeah. Quite a while.
Since a childhood?
Oh,
or-
as long as I can reasonably remember, at the very least. It's been a while.
Okay.
But, yeah. It's nice. I like it. The good people. Work hard.
You have a lot of scars.
Yeah, that's a very funny story, actually.
I like funny stories.
Me too.
You did some crazy shit with that sword of yours.
Oh, thank you. I've actually, these swords, well, you buy a drink and we'll see.
Well, you polish off that one already?
Oh, wow. That's a lot easier. Okay.
Yes.
We get another round for the.
Let me know what I owe you for the first round, by the way.
Well, they're keeping a tally at the table.
Frumpkin scrapples up onto Knott's shoulder.
Hi, Frumpy. Nice to see you again.
My mother always told me never give away a story for free.
Wise words.
My mother said don't give away other things for free.
I already like your mother.
My mother always said nothing in life is free.
Yeah, I can tell.
None of this absolves the dodgy goblin who kind of slinked past that first question. Where are you from? What are you traveling from? Why the mask?
Only because we seem to find ourselves in quite the predicament.
Oh, we're just a couple of friends strolling around the countryside looking for adventure.
Sure you are.
Do you see many goblins walking around cities here?
Oh, it has nothing to do with that. I just people moving from place to place very frequently tend to have other stories as to why they're doing it. So I'm just curious.
Let me make it clear, goblins are not typically welcome in any cities. That is why the mask.
Well, you're going back to the goblin thing. I'm more curious about the travel thing.
We have a string of bad luck. We tend to get in trouble in places for various reasons. Some of which is my fault. Most of which is my fault. I have sticky fingers. I can't help myself sometimes. I'm fascinated by little baubles and fancy pieces of jewelries, and I love trinkets so much. And I just have to take them and have them with me and take them and put them in my pockets. And it's got us in a few scrapes a couple times. And Caleb, he's fantastic, very patient with me, understands. But really, it's my fault. It's not him. You know, he's a smart man and a brilliant magician. Have you seen some of his tricks? Are phenomenal, really.
I'd love to.
I feel bad too because we never stay in one place long enough for him to have a decent shower.
That is a moving story.
I immediately check my pockets after that and see if Knot has lifted anything. Is everything still there on my coin?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
I'm going to join you in this one.
Ugh. 6.
16.
16. Everything seems to be in order for
All
you.
No, wait, that was a 15, right? That was the dice I rolled. So 16.
Okay. Everything seems to be in order.
Okay.
Anyway, that's the long and short of it.
What do you do with the things once you steal them?
Well, the nice ones I keep. I have a little...
You have a collection.
I collect a lot of things, but in the last place we hunkered down, it was all taken from me. We were in one of those prisons before. Am I sharing too much? I'm sharing too much, aren't I? We were in a prison. They took all of our belongings, and I lost all of my collections. I had a lovely rock collection. I had a rare coin collection.
Ooh.
I had a stick collection.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all gone now.
What about shiny things, though?
I love them. I just don't have any right now.
Because I think if you have sticky fingers for sticks and rocks, I don't think that will get you in trouble.
True. But they were like people's canes and things.
Oh!
I mean, I call them sticks because I don't need them, but I suppose they really needed them.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
We only got a way to find out, isn't there?
So wait, I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
think I need clarification.
Me too.
If sticks mean things like valuable canes, what do rocks mean to you?
You know, those rocks that humans wear on their fingers and around their necks and stuff.
Right.
They're really nice rocks.
Right. Yep.
We don't have many of those at the moment.
Must be hard to get them off.
Would it be fair to say the more that someone desires something, the more your interest increases?
Oh, I don't care about the people who have them. I just like pretty things.
Anything, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Toys. Anything, really.
I'll keep an eye out for things that you would like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you help with that?
I mean, I can if you want me to, or I can point it out.
That would be really
Well,
nice.
hang on, wait. Is the joy in taking the things, or do you just like
no.
gifts?
No, it's the collecting.
Oh, so
Yes.
It's kind of like it's like a nervous tick a little bit.
And are you
Like
good
a
at it?
spasm.
Do you get caught very
Yeah.
often?
Well,
that must
would you like a demonstration?
Yes. Yes.
Now, just if I may, we are already in a little bit of a pickle.
Steal something from me. Do you want me to close my eyes?
Sure, that'd make
Okay.
it really easy. Are they closed?
Yeah.
All right. Out of practice here, I'm gonna do a shot.
All right.
Crack my knuckles.
Just, don't take the thing on my waist, because he'll be pissed.
That's the one thing you
He'll be pissed. What?
Yeah.
He?
Yeah.
What's on your waist?
I'm looking at her waist. What's on her
What's
waist?
on her waist?
What's on your waist?
My symbol to the traveler.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, I'll go to her left butt cheek pocket and fish around.
I'm in a dress. I don't have a pocket on my butt cheek. But you can try.
What pockets do you have?
I would have, I guess, pockets in the front on my dress, and maybe like a little pouch on my hip.
I'll do the hip pocket.
All right. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
3.
You close your eyes and feel a tug and a shake.
Oh.
And it's-
Plus 8.
Oh.
What's your passive perception?
I'm gonna guess 10.
No, it's 13.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, you totally feel.
You're doing great.
Well, this is not how it usually works.
it's
I
a
mean,
little
the person
thing you
isn't
have to
really
push.
expecting it when
This
it
is everything I was
happens.
hoping it was gonna be.
Oh, I feel, this is embarrassing, really. I have the one skill and I failed at it.
Well,
It's okay. You can keep practicing, okay?
Do you know that there is that one magic trick that you're able to do? Would you like to show them the magic trick you do? I pull out a small red clay, like a ceramic bowl, and then I pull out a copper piece. Here, you know the trick.
Oh,
right?
Yes, I know the trick. Takes a little bit of time, doesn't it?
You're good.
Okay. I do know one piece of magic. Feast your eyes.
Take one step back.
On the sacred money pot of school. Ooh. If you place a copper piece into this pot and say the magic words, what are the magic words again?
Fibulous.
Fibulous. It will turn into a silver piece.
Should I say it?
I want to hear you say it anyway.
Only I can say it. For everyone has their own magic word, and it won't work with you. Oh, ra, na 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 na. Oh, by the ancient order of the school. Fibulous!
It's that as a silver coin right there.
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Does this mean the silver I won from you was actually copper?
No, it only works up.
Great. Thanks for the silver.
Well, no, we weren't giving you the silver piece, just showing you a bit of magic. And this pot is actually quite powerful. It can do that once a day. So if you'd like to purchase it.
Can you turn this into a gold piece?
It only works once a day.
Well, tomorrow can you make it gold?
I think it only does the copper to silver.
The magic is not that we've talked about. This is not that strong.
It's a mild magic pot. But if you'd like to purchase it for us, we can sell it to you for 5 gold.
5 gold.
5 gold for 1 silver a day? That doesn't add up.
Well, by the end of the week, you made your money back.
No, well,
No.
Well, no.
By the end of... well, a discount for friends, 3 gold.
3 gold.
And for that, we'll teach you your own magic word.
It's pretty good.
40 days.
40 days?
You do it once a day forever. You have it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but I have lots of money. I don't need it.
But this is free money that you don't have to work for.
Also,
I don't know.
They basically helped us out today. You could do it for 1 for them.
All right, 1 gold.
1 gold. That's a really good deal. Did you hear how much he gave me a deal? Okay.
Do you give him a gold?
Yes, I'll
All
give
right, you
him
take
a
gold piece.
Hold on, let me make sure I have it. Where's my
You go, it's the second button
Oh,
on the equipment.
currency.
Yeah.
gold? Okay.
It's there.
1 down.
Anything shifty
Thank
about
you.
that while
There
washing
you go.
his hands?
What's my magic word?
Perception check.
Yeah, no.
Well-
I'm going to let this one go.
It can be whatever you want it to be. You have to agree upon it, and you have to focus on that word
It's going to be...
for 1 full day while you're in possession of the pot.
Okay.
Yes, so
You
what would
watch that
like it to
copper
be?
piece become silver.
How about stinky
Magic
doody?
Skinky Duty is, that is unique.
Yeah.
I'm sure no one else has possession of that arcane power word, so I could consider it yours if you focus on it all day tomorrow.
Okay.
But you really have to focus.
Okay, I will. Super a lot of focus. Skinky doody. Thank you for this.
It's a pleasure doing business with you. Does that answer your questions? I've got some for you.
That's very kind of you, that.
Yeah, you have questions for
Support
me?
the arts,
Yes.
as it were.
Okay.
How does someone like you, a human, right?
Yeah.
How do you come by learning halfling?
My parents were in the winery business and the wine making business, and halflings really like wine.
Whatever, everyone likes wine.
That's true. That's true.
Some people more than others.
Some people more than others. Some halflings just deal in wine a lot, and a lot did in the town that I'm from. And And my parents wanted me to like keep up with the books and all that stuff, so it kind of forced me to learn halfling. I was around a lot.
What town was that then?
It's close by here, right?
It's a few. It's a bit of ways. It's Comorta.
Haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it's a small farming town. It's no big deal. It's whatever.
Nothing shady there.
Nope, just a wandering traveler, just like the rest of y'all.
Well, I mean, I was really impressed with the little trick. I sure would like to see a big trick.
I used thaumaturgy to open all the windows.
Being about 1 o'clock in the morning at this time, and the energy of the tavern has kind of come to a quiet crawl. Those who are deep in their cups are either snoring or in the process of preparing to go to sleep. You watch as Adeline, the barmaid, is walking around cleaning up tables, and suddenly all the windows in the room slam open with a heavy impact, and there's a burst of wind that comes through. And you watch as the 2 Crown's Guard that were outside, flanking the opening doorway, suddenly rush and look in, and look about at the lot of you.
Sorry, drinking. I have 2 extra.
Weird.
I did order 2 extra. 2 extra?
And they both just slowly curl back to their perimeter.
You're no fun.
Yeah, circus. Woo! Circus. Coming to town.
Gesture I'm in a trick from. Caleb.
Oh.
You want to see a trick?
I would love one.
I'm well into my 2nd trust at this point. I can show you a trick. Young lady, if you would assist me, please step up onto the table.
Absolutely.
Just don't break anything.
Just your minds. And I begin to weave my hands in a slow, one hand, a slow circle around the other, and a globe of golden light poofs out and floats out.
I put my hands and feet out, sort of in a just a akimbo sort of pose.
And a 2nd little globule of light.
I feel it coming. Hit me.
Then 2 more at the same time come out of my hand. And then they amass upon my little companion and form a similar-sized little humanoid of light that then coincides with my little friend, and she is glowing golden on a table in the middle of the nestled nook. The goblight, ladies and gentlemen, the goblight.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's incredible.
Some claps in the back rooms. You see him.
Yeah.
One of the drunken gentlemen has come to semi-consciousness and goes, "That is impressive." And then passes back out on the table.
How did you learn to do that?
That was, I mean, I could always do that a little bit as a kid. You know, I was always good with magic. I had a knack for it. That one's easy.
It's impressive.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, buddy.
Maybe he can teach you how to do
buddy.
that.
Is it something that can be taught to others?
Are you trying to learn like, magic? Is that a thing?
Wow. I'm just a little curious about how people use their magic.
I've seen you have a few tricks up your sleeve. You seem like you're not totally magic inept.
No. It's relatively new for me, though, so I'm just trying to learn.
Are you reading a lot?
No. I wonder if maybe I should be.
Well, it could be helpful. Although, I mean, I'm a bit of an amateur teacher. I taught not the one trick you saw, but other things. We've been working together. I suppose I could try to help you.
Have you had these magic abilities your whole life, like a kid?
No. Again, fairly recently.
Something happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you two not know each other super well? You seem like you do.
Oh, we got a good, 24, 48 hours on the rest of you.
Yeah, we're not super deep.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh, where did you come from then?
Well, I came up from the town of Port Damali.
That's where we met.
Yeah, I met Jester a while back, and after I left town, coming up to the northeast, I ran across her. I'd seen her do some of her magic before, and that's what I'm trying to learn
more, displays, you just let me know, cause.
Well, we've seen
Actually-
that window thing a couple times. That's good.
Can I request a display on? I think I have a broken rib.
Oh
Yeah.
So
It might be getting more purple.
I mean, I can ask, but I think I'm kind of tapped.
I'll
Fine by the
sleep it
morning.
off. It's fine.
Yeah. I can try.
I'll sleep
I'll
it
put
off.
my hand out,
Oh god.
and I'll try to cast Cure Wounds.
I can sleep it
spells?
off.
I got shit. I got nothing. It's not happening.
past midnight. No.
Oh no, I gotta sleep.
No, you concentrate
Actually pass out.
for a moment. Make a medicine check.
Okay.
Ooh, good one.
Natural 12.
What's that? That's 17.
17. You focus on the bruised area, kind of exposed out of her monk robes, and you watch as the slight bruising suddenly turns like a sickly green
That good?
in a very unhealthy way.
Oh no.
Doesn't look.
You know what?
Probably just pass.
I think this might be worse than just like a bruised rib. Can I poke at it? Is it like does it seem like infected?
Does it hurt?
You
I'm
poke.
not going to poke at it with my finger though. I'm going to poke at it with like a
Do I get
fork.
And also,
Don't poke at me with a fork.
Yes,
Do I-
poke her with a
Don't
fork.
poke me with a fork.
of it at all either.
Well, right now she's
Go.
inspecting it.
Right now, there's.
You take a fork off the table and
No,
poke.
don't. No.
I'll use the
no.
blunt end. Don't be such a baby.
She pushes and it kind of bruise hurts a bit. You watch as this kind of sickly pus-like liquid begins to pour out, like with a thick viscosity and a lot of it.
Oh.
And you all of a sudden feel like you punctured a balloon that's beginning to erupt, and you feel awful, and then you blink a few times, and it's just a bruise.
Oh.
What?
You hear this distant.
Oh, motherfucker, he's such a dick.
What? Who? What? What's going on?
My bruise is in the shape of a dick. What?
That would be really cool.
That would be funny. Yeah.
I'm just going to make sure I'm going to push on it a bit more. I think it's okay. You're fine.
All right.
Molly Monk.
I think I need some sleep, you guys.
I'm in Jester's room still, I think.
All right.
Sleeping on the floor in my bedroom.
As she starts to go to sleep, I want to draw in my sketchbook and tell the traveler all about the cool things that I saw for the day. And I'm going to draw like the red-faced guard as I pretended I was a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to draw Molly's horns all full of jewels and stuff. And I'm going to draw this stack of books.
The monster attack?
And I'm going to draw. Oh, and I'm going to draw like a zombie, but like as an old man. And then, like, as he's biting, his dentures fall out and he's got no teeth.
All right.
Molly, that's your tab, right?
All but the one you bought me?
Yeah, except for that one.
To be fair, I didn't give you that story.
It's true.
I very carefully start unfolding my robe, and it has my swords very carefully laid out in there from the little closet. I do a little prayer, put everything back on.
Are you praying over your swords?
Yeah, of course.
Is that part of your thing?
You seem honest.
Try to be.
Well, swords are magic. They're, according to my mom, go back in our family generations to a very unusual, rare line of tiefling that came from a demon of ice that lived inside a volcano. And our family, and I take this with a grain of salt, we're royal guards. We're entrusted with these magic swords. And these swords can only be activated by the blood of the royal family. And so, in honor of any fighting I ever do with them, I make sure that my blood is at least drawn once.
That's quite the story. Can I insight check her?
Yes, you may.
15.
What do I am fighting against?
Let's be deception.
Be deception?
Don't fuck me, Gil.
I'm lying like a motherfucker.
Well, thank you for sharing that honest story with me. It means a lot.
I walk downstairs.
All right.
Can I go knock on Ford's door?
Sure.
Hey, good morning.
She's a morning person too.
AOA yourself.
Hey, do you want to get out of here?
Yeah, we said we were going to do that, didn't we?
Yeah.
What'd you have in mind?
Well, we sneak out, and then we go find out why they're zombies.
It's a detailed plan.
Yes.
I like it. We taking anybody with us?
Well, if they can make themselves not look like themselves, then sure.
Fair enough. Do you want to ask any of them?
Hey, Bo.
Yeah.
Do you have any kind of thing you can do to make yourself not look like you?
I take my robes, I kind of flip them inside out, and I take some dirt, dirty it up a little bit, and take my hair down, and steal a scarf off of Jester's stuff, and I kind of do like a bandana around my head.
No, you look like you with like a bandana around your head.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Not
cut
gonna
it.
fly, I think.
Not quite what we had in mind.
Yeah.
What you guys doing? You guys leaving? You guys fucking leaving? You're not leaving without me, aren't you?
No, of course, we're coming back.
Skipping town?
No.
Ah, shit.
Although we could.
She's right here.
Okay.
I could skip town with you, though. You want to skip town?
We'll be back.
Let's see if Caleb and his little friend are downstairs first.
Okay.
He has tricks after all.
Right.
Well, let's get out of here. Can I walk back into, I guess, sort of a privy washroom area?
Yeah, upstairs at the very end of the hall is the kind of communal washroom.
Can I use my mask of many faces to cast disguise on myself?
Sure. What form do you want to take?
An older, white-haired, with a beard, just very simple peasant's clothes. Maybe like a bit of a farmer or a land worker.
Okay, easily enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the barley fields.
Okay, basic browns and tans and general farm worker's tunic and supplies.
Smudges, dirt on the fingernails.
Yeah, easy enough.
I'm going to help Bo. You know what I'm going to do for you? Yeah. I'm going to use my disguise kit. I'm going to give you a beard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to
Awesome.
turn you into like a dude.
Okay.
Because that's like, that's a good disguise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the mustache.
Okay. Yeah.
And a hat.
Love it.
Cool.
You really have to sell it though, and act like a dude.
Think I can do that?
Oh, yes.
All right, I would like you
I go a step
to.
further. I tape down my boobs, like bandage them down all the way.
Sure.
You know, wrap them,
Alrighty.
stuff my crotch a little bit.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
This will be exciting. Do you want assistance with this?
Was he helping me?
I could if
he wants to. You want to
Yeah,
ask around?
sure.
All right, so
Sure.
dig with advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
take the advantage. Dexterity. 15.
15. Okay. You actually managed to sell a decent disguise.
Yeah, some 5 o'clock like shadow.
Yeah,
stubble.
like at a distance, so about like 3 or 4 feet would be passable if
Little
and
stem of
walking
brush.
quickly by. But
Okay.
upon close inspection, you could
One of
see through
those
it.
old kids' toys we use the magnet to pull the little filings out?
More or less.
Yes.
More or less.
Mr. Woolley.
A sooty, like a medieval version of that. Yeah. But impressive. Using the kit and using whatever scraps of clothing you can find and a mask, you managed to get a relatively kind of I don't know, like top-knot Silver Lake hobo version of Bo, functionally ready to go.
Silver Lake.
Good. It's good.
Wait for it.
great.
How do you sound? Say words. You're manly.
Manly words.
Manly words.
Mirror image.
Mirror
Perfect.
image.
I got nuts.
I got nuts.
The stage was.
And I'll cast disguise
your
self
genius.
on myself as well.
Okay.
And turn myself into a human.
Okay.
With blonde hair, and she's going to be very clean looking,
Angeline.
yes, with big lips, and yeah, and like a couple like jewels on their fingers.
Okay. Just double checking here. This guy's self lasts for, is it an hour? Yeah, I thought it was gonna last.
So.
Yeah. All right, great.
Wow.
So while they're doing that, are you using your disguise kit?
I mean, can I get myself? Like, I assume I've just got like some very basic black robe that just and then
yeah, with
something
a
that
cloak and hood and with makeup, you could probably pass for human as long as you keep the hood up and keep most of your more ostentatious.
I'm
garb
sure I've got.
hidden.
I'm sure I've got a set. So
Okay.
I'm gonna
Go ahead and make a dexterity
Keep
check
the-
with your disguise kit.
Do you want help?
Yes, please. This is a lot of work. It's a natural 20. That'll do it.
All right. Between kind of making your skin tone more of a natural kind of a tan, kind of peach humanoid color, bring the hood up. You actually pull some of your hair forward and adhere it a bit around the horns, so it looks almost like a bit of a cluster of hair in the front. You manage to tuck in and tie your robe behind you, or your usual clothing, and then using an overrobe to hide most of the material, and you kind of just look like a dude passing through. So with that, your disguises are complete. Your spells are cast.
Can I walk up to Nott?
No. Yes, we weren't talking.
Do you like my outfit?
Oh! What are you? I'm sorry. I'm just a young girl from the village.
No, I'm just a young girl from town.
I don't know anything. I should go get my father.
No, it's me. Not it's me. It's Chester.
But you look like...
I know. This is how good I am at magic.
So much
Check
charisma in
me
this
out.
group.
Oh my god.
Are we leaving here or not?
Well, are you afraid you'll be propositioned on the street?
I am really attractive right now.
Those lips are very big.
I came over here to give you the blessing.
What's that? What does that do?
It helps you with your stealth.
Oh, the stealthy thing. Yes, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
I'll
Okay,
accept
that's
it. Yes.
But I'll see you outside at some point, okay? Don't be scared. Come up to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. By going around and asking questions and inquiring and trying to prod people to just talk about what transpired the night before, the information you gather involves that the man who passed away, his name is Enon Brinje.
Enon.
Brinje.
Brinje.
He's a standard human being in his early 80s. He was old, but healthy, it seemed.
Was in good health, or
Seemed to be in good health for his age. I mean,
So our war against the old continues.
apparently.
They're the Logan's Run of
Yeah,
D&D.
that's. He seemed to have been retired for quite some time, but had been making little bits here and there, just kind of helping other fishermen move fish to and from the outside of the lake. He wasn't really well known. You know, the reason people are talking about him now is because the word has gotten around, the gossip about. But for the most part, he was kind of one of the many faceless people that lived in the town, and a handful knew his name. And
Retired fisherman?
He was
he's
retired.
helping.
He was
He's helping with.
Do we know what he was retired from and where he was staying? Maybe where he was drinking? I'm sure. I mean, he had to go somewhere.
Actually, he was known often to be drinking at the old Mudhole Tavern.
Travis's favorite place.
Is that with the weird ye spelling?
No, just old.
I'm always a fan of that.
I know.
Yoldi.
Yoldi.
It's
Ye
pronounced
only
thee.
model time.
It is pronounced thee. When you see the ye.
And then
I should point out this is the second sort of connection to the Ustalak.
The what?
Well, before we met up with you two, we fought off a wicked, water snake.
it came up out of the lake for some reason.
Is this a metaphor or is this actually a real thing?
This
No,
really
it really
happened.
happened. I almost died.
A snake snake.
I punched a snake
Very
to
large.
death.
Really, really big.
Hey, weren't
It
there
was
snakes
awesome.
in the circus last night? But that wasn't related to the attack, I suppose.
It was
A little different.
story.
How long a snake are we talking about?
Oh, it was a big, like a lake snake, like a giant water snake, and the locals were complaining about more and more instances of these snakes coming out of the lake.
And this fellow who died was a fish, or worked with the fishermen
Well-
in the lake?
He took some jobs with them. Do we know? Did anybody see him the day of the carnival? Was he working with anyone that day?
You don't find any of that information. that would be kind of a tense investigation thing. You have to go beyond just asking questions around a market for.
Is the lake within the city limits?
Yeah.
I mean, it's technically considered part
Okay,
of the
built on
city. It
some
might
house.
not be an issue.
We
I mean,
could go back over there
The
and talk
docks
to him.
and the tavern, we should.
Where's ye olde mud hole tavern at?
The Mullenhole Tavern, you've been to before.
Because I was doing my rounds.
Yep,
with,
when you first entered the city.
Yep.
So
The
you can leave
Lock Ward, is that what we're talking about?
Northward, Lockwood, Hill.
the Lockward is where the old mud hole
The
would be.
lake
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, the Lockward is to the eastern side of the entire city. The Lockward's like the central one.
The wards border the lake.
Love a good snake.
All right, so you make your way to the old mud hole. Entering inside, it is a dark dive of a bar. You've been there once before. It smells heavily of old wet wood, ale stain, and peanuts. I apologize. I spend most of my days reading, and he kind of lifts the book.
What's the book?
Hey,
You read?
Subtle guys.
We've got a reader. I'm gonna. So while they're doing this, I'm gonna saunter over to the card player.
Okay.
Oh no.
Can I see what's on the spine of that book from where I am?
At a glance at it, it's in Zemnian, which you can read. But it says the translation would come about to the rosed embrace.
The romance novel.
Probably.
Yeah. How's
is
your
Fabio on the cover?
how's your trashy novel? It's a good one. I
So
don't no judgment.
So trashy. It's very tasteful.
Oh no, I mean I am fluent in Zimnian. I've read all his works. So
Have you?
mutual fan.
I did not realize there was another Samuel fan in here. Which is your favorite?
I love the Farthing's Embrace.
I haven't read that one.
It's an early one. He actually did it under a pseudonym. He did a whole series under that pseudonym, short stories mostly.
What was it again? And he goes over and like grabs a piece of chalk from the back thing and starts like writing out. Like, what was it? It was
The Farthing's Embrace. Yes.
Oh my god, I did not know about this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to send up so Zadash and see if we can find some of those books. Thank you.
You're a big reader or just Samuel?
Just recently, Samuel. I read on occasion. Depends on what you can find.
Oh, I read a lot, but all I've been able to find in this town is that parchment place.
The Parchment Place is good for trash. If you're looking for unique stuff, there's a few places you can go instead.
Here in town?
You're in town, yeah. If you're having a hard time finding a specific book, I would recommend going to Burnished Biblos.
Burnished Biblos. Which ward is that in?
Oh, that's in the North Ward, just on the outskirts of the main market street. It's kind of a bit of a cluttered mess, but Oglin will be happy to help you there.
Oglin?
Oglin.
Oglin. That is good to know. Thank you.
Not to worry.
Those are hard to find. The Farthing's Embrace.
Oh, I imagine so. I can't be that bad.
Well, he wasn't as proud of them, you know, early work and all that.
Of course. But I have a contact in Lexington, probably. If I cannot find it in Zadash, I'll get it from Lexington.
That would be the place.
What's your name?
Oh, my name is Caleb.
Caleb.
Yeah,
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Vasna.
Vasna. Pleasure.
Thank you for the drink, Vasna. I'll be taking my leave now.
Of course. If anybody else is a reader as well, some of you should come by and talk sometime.
Not there at all.
This has been quite a day.
Is there pictures?
Is there pictures?
I mean, the pictures are up in here.
Oh.
Beat me to it.
Sounds exciting.
It can be, yeah.
Are we just going from person to person in the town telling them to come find us?
Really terrible at this.
No, she's making friends with everybody. I don't see any of you making friends.
I'm a little concerned that we've been gone for a while.
Yeah, maybe we should get back.
And maybe let these two that aren't under house arrest.
Continue the investigation? Or go back?
No, continue.
All right.
I mean, if you're up for it.
Yeah, we'll be a regular.
Yeah, we've done nothing wrong. We're not sweating it.
Sure.
I'm not sweating.
Yeah, I believe you completely. That was very
I mean,
believable.
they come knocking, we're
I'm
not
going
there.
to give you another
We're
blessing before we
deep
leave,
shit.
okay?
Thank you.
What are you talking about? None of us did anything. None of us. We protected the people of this town.
It's true.
It is true.
I know.
That's easy. Let's go solve a mystery, not?
All right.
Are you being sarcastic? Oh, no, you weren't. Okay. Catching up on that.
So, kids don't know anything about this. Old people don't know anything about this.
Tavern keeper doesn't know anything about this.
Yeah,
Only the
very-
pure of heart make their answer I riddles. Back to the tavern.
Go
Back
to
to
the
the
docks.
tavern.
But pure of heart. Still going back to the guards thing. Back to the tavern. Let's go.
Were we just on the docks?
That's where we were.
Yeah, you guys were at the docks.
Yeah. We came up with
You
that.
didn't ask him.
But we didn't ask anybody. We went straight to the house.
Okay, we'll walk around the docks and look for a.
We'll see you back at the
Later tonight.
inn.
All right.
Sure.
Should we run back or should we saunter back?
You're gonna probably,
Yeah,
poof.
how much time does she
Any
have?
second up.
About a minute.
Yeah, like it's about to fade.
Yeah, I figured it had already happened, like probably midway talking through
Probably.
the kids.
Pure.
Yeah.
Maybe super stealthily back.
All right. I
And-
put my hood up.
And I can maybe put a rope through the window,
That's a good idea. Yeah.
perhaps.
Is there a
'Cause we
two
can't go
story?
through
Is there a
the
two-story
This
yet?
is a story. You guys are from the second story.
I've got rope.
Let's do that. Yeah. We'll sneak around the back of the inn and try to climb up the upstairs
I
window.
can keep you
I'll-
busy at the front door.
I'll go through the front like a proper person.
Oh, because you can disguise yourself again.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. So you guys are setting up a rope to climb up the back.
Well, I'm gonna.
Yeah, same. You go in on your own up to the top. You put a rope
Ford's
through.
distracting.
Okay.
In the front, and then we're gonna try to sneak.
All right. And then I'm gonna drop some of the rope out the back window for that.
Okay. Easy enough to do so. So those of you who want to wait and can take the rope up, you wait for a moment where nobody's watching and climb your way up into the inn safely and get to your rooms.
You have quite a shop here.
I know I do.
You have some real treasures. I'm particularly interested in both of these books.
Good choices. Good choices.
I don't know though. I don't think that I mean, I'm rather tight on coin at the moment, so
That's too bad.
maybe my eyes are
two
too big
books
for
and
my
starts pulling
stomach.
them away from
Well,
you.
how much are you? How much would you part with these for?
He holds up the Fiends of Folklore book.
Yeah,
3 gold pieces.
3 gold pieces.
This one. Oh. 10 gold pieces.
Which one is which?
The Fiends of
Fiends is
Folklore is the
3.
3. The other tome
Arcane weird one.
that you're not quite sure what's in it.
Okay. Would you have any interest in a magic cat?
I'm sorry?
Frumpkin disappears from on Not's shoulder and reappears next to the little man.
I'll,
And he like throws the books and like grabs like nearby this large like sack and he's like, And starts like the cat.
I'll take that as a no. I'll take that as a no.
He does hit Frumpkin.
Oh my god.
Frumpkin takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
That might be it. I don't really.
Yeah.
1 to 3. I don't really know. I didn't think that this would happen so quickly.
Faced with our own mortality.
What a... Oh, please.
Pumpkin point 2.
Yeah, he updates overnight as long as he's plugged in, right?
Hold on, I have to see if Frumpkin is still here.
Must be plugged and connected to what?
Type in your passcode if you agree to the terms.
He's 1 hit point of damage?
Yes.
He's still here.
There you go. Frumpkin immediately darts off, jumps on your shoulder, and turns around and it's like,
So you don't like cats, I understand that.
Sorry, it caught me off guard.
Well, I was trying to sample the merchandise for you, because if it was just a cat, it was just a cat. But this one changes to my other shoulder. He's a magic cat.
Okay.
You can roll him in mud, he comes back clean. He disappears, he reappears, he brings you things.
Can you make him go away?
Gone.
Thank you. Now we can continue to talk money.
All right. Here's what I propose. I do not have 10 gold at the moment. But it doesn't feel like you get a lot of thoroughfare here. So I'm going to come back to purchase this later. That's it. That's the end of my spiel. That's all I've got. But I am interested, and thank you for giving me the time.
Of course, sorry about your cat friend.
That's okay. That's okay. Not.
Have I heard all of this conversation?
you've been hearing all of it, but you've also found amongst the chaos what looks to be a brass baby bottle. That's fairly dented, but it's very shiny and polished. You can already see on the inside.
Dude, you're right.
You find a new flask, actually, that appears to be made of it's very tarnished, but you kind of spit and rub it a little bit, and it looks to be made of a very, very fine metallic material. You're not entirely sure you'd have to clean it, but it looks to be like a very nice quality material.
All right. I will try to trade my flask with that flask.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Indiana Jones style.
22.
How?
Wait, more. No, that's right. 22.
Now, your flask, which still has liquor in it,
It's fine.
is left behind for the empty flask that you receive. However, without an instance of anyone even paying attention, it is yours.
Great.
You can write in your inventory, you now are the owner of a platinum flask.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'll do that in a second. The baby bottle, it's a baby bottle? Or baby rattle, what'd you say?
It's a baby bottle. Or, yeah, it looks like it was used as like a bottle for a very,
Sounds
very
real good.
upper class
You're already
family.
so ahead, though.
No, but I can't resist.
Like, we can't...
I'll try to take one more look and just kind of pocket that as well.
Make another side hand check, please.
20.
20. It just vanishes into your cloak. It's the craziest thing. It was there and it's gone. Whew.
Yes.
Buying an airship.
Are we going to leave now? Should we leave? I think we should leave. Maybe we should go. Did you need some money? I could lend you some money if you want.
Maybe we'll come back tomorrow.
All right.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Lovely place you got here.
Piggyback.
Yes, please.
I'll hold these books for you. Come back when you
I
can.
will. Within the week, I promise.
All right. Have a good day, little girl.
I will.
You guys exit the building.
I'm sorry. I did it again. I couldn't help it. I took some things. Do you think he noticed? Do you think we're in trouble? Maybe we should hurry back.
I don't think he saw you.
All right. Are you cross with me?
No. Just wait one moment, okay? Wait for me here.
Okay. I heard you talking about money, by the way. I could lend you some if you'd like.
Wait right here. And I cast Detect Magic just before I walk back into the store.
Okay.
And I look all around. What are your hours here? as I look to see if there is anything.
Okay.
Anything besides that book, anything.
Okay. You glance throughout the interior, and you don't sense anything magical, unfortunately, within the piles of rubble.
Besides the book that he put down?
The book does not radiate any magical aura from it per se. But he answers, goes like,
Oh, all hours. We don't really close. I don't really sleep.
Middle of the night, even.
Sure.
All right, business is business. Thank you.
No worries. See you then.
Bis später.
Peace, miter.
That guy does not speak Zimnian.
No, he does not.
Let's go back to the hotel,
Yes, please.
shall we?
Let's do it.
All right. While they're away, you guys wait there for a bit, kind of getting stir crazy in the process of just waiting in your room for Jester and Beauregard to knock at your door.
Oh,
God.
hello?
Please open. It's Crown's God.
Whoa. Hold on, I'm naked. I don't know. I mean, do you want to put clothes on? I mean, should we take our clothes off?
No. Well, is there anything? Did you say that because you wanted to tell me something?
No, I just wanted to make them wait.
Okay.
Okay,
I like
I'm
that.
dressed now.
I like that. It's very like we're giving them. We've already got the upper hand. Okay.
It's a power.
Do we invite them in, or are we gonna? We're gonna invite. You open the door. I'm gonna sit. unassuming on the bed.
Knock at the
All right.
Come in, please.
Oh.
The door the door opens, and there are two Crown's Guard there standing, just kind of shields at the side.
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting you.
Oh yeah. Hi.
We have to notify you that the investigation is ongoing. You will not be needed today. Please remain in your premises. Be back tomorrow.
Okie
Jury's
Bullshit. Scrutiny shit. God damn it.
We are at D&D jury duty.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
$7 a day? What is this shit?
Can I ask you a question before you leave?
Yes, what is your question?
Are you guys going to be the same people coming back tomorrow?
Possibly.
What is your names?
They look at each other, look back at you. I am Jonas. The guy pipes up, he looks a little younger, goes, I am Lucas.
Jonas and Lucas, very good names.
You guys should start like a band, like a boy band or something like that.
Well, yeah, it'd be good.
Jonas
Girls
Brothers?
would go crazy.
Lucas Project.
If
Have a
you
good
guys
day.
want to play some games tomorrow, we'll just be here.
Very well. Have a good day. They look at each other like, what? You can close the door.
I shouldn't have offered the game thing. What if we want to leave and then they want to take us up on the game thing?
I thought you enjoyed games.
No, I love games.
Sure.
But what if we leave and then they want to play games?
Okay.
Oh.
Onto Ford's door.
I'm sitting playing with the cards.
I open it.
Same two guards there. Lucas and Jonah. Jonas.
Jonas and Lucas.
Jonas and Lucas.
Jonas Brothers.
Hello. The investigation is ongoing. You will not be needed for today. We will return tomorrow.
I shut the door.
Any progress?
There's just a pause, and then you hear like the subtle shifting of greaves against the wooden floor as they slowly walk away.
Go take that game in the other room. Why don't you?
That was a power move right there.
Thank you.
You guys return to the inn.
Yes, we do.
Yes, you do.
All right, well.
Well, that was terrible. No one found out anything. It was a waste of a day. We're all terrible at this. Good night.
So you toss the room a bit, muddle up the space, and you guys one by one climb out the back of the window, down the rope, and into the alley behind the inn. Looking about, you're waiting till about like post midnight. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's dark. The various lanterns that dangle on the hook poles at different intersections of the street are lit. Other than that, you have a faint bit of moonlight that's coming through the sky. There are some clouds. They're a bit broken up, so every now and then the moon cover can vanish and then return. But for now, you have moonlight in the city. Where are you guys going?
towards the north end where the
That'll be leading the way, I reckon.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll
you
go to
saw
where
them
I saw
before.
the weird. I guess they weren't that weird, but the 3 cloaked figures.
A little ways north of Natural Remedies?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like everybody to make a stealth check, please.
Do I still have a blessing? No, I don't.
No, you don't. But I can do it
Not going to be pretty.
to everybody one by one if we get to like an open area.
Oh dear. 21.
Ooh.
15.
All right.
19.
All right.
17.
Oh, these are all good.
21.
All right.
12.
Okay.
42.
You guys following Knot dodge between alleys. There are a few patrols of the Crown's Guard that you see passing by, and you wait for them to just cross path and then move on. Eventually finding your way to Natural Remedies, seemingly unseen. It's quiet, you can hear the sound of crickets in the distance. The cold night air is causing your breath to show every time you exhale. You all kind of bundle your cloaks as you move on. The moonlight fades a bit and things get darker, but you follow Knot's lead and travel from place to place. You finally get to the outskirts of Natural Remedies and to the northern alleyway where you had originally seen those figures pass. So, you're there.
Should we fan out a bit? Cover a couple corners so we can still see each other?
Good idea.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
let's
going
spread
to
out
go
a bit.
with Ford.
That's on. Go. Spread out too far.
Are you two like an item?
What?
You and Ford, are you like a thing?
Why are you interested in him?
No, oh no. Just
No.
you travel together and you
Well, yeah, he's
always
a good friend.
go. Okay.
Yeah. He watches out for me. I watch out for him. You know, we're a good team.
All right. Just
Like
curious.
you and Caleb.
Not at all like that, but yes, all right.
All right. So as you guys fan out a little bit, everyone make a perception check.
A muscle show. I'm trying to. With you.
Natural one.
Coming with me.
Stealth 19.
Natural one. Oh no.
I don't see shit.
Perception.
12.
All right.
9.
Okay.
18.
10.
Okay. So all of you, except for Jester, managed to get a clear view of your vicinity. Jester, you somehow get like an eyelash caught in your eye, and you spend the next hour like trying to get it out, but it's like in the eyelid, and you can't like you
Ford,
trying
you
to.
see it? Can you see it?
Look up. Look up. Yeah.
To the left.
Let me get.
No. Okay.
Occasionally, you can hear the Crown's Guard approaching, and they carry their torches with them, and you can see the light crawling forward, so you all kind of duck out of the way and let them pass. But an hour passes. 2 hours pass. About the third hour, you get the sensation that whatever you saw the other night is not arriving on a clockwork time or not arriving at all. Okay. You guys make your way through most of the docks ward on your way to the large blue tent that still stands ominously in the distance. Thankfully, the moon has come out and kind of casts this rim light against the structure, so it's easy to see. As you guys are making your way outside of the lock ward, you immediately see the approaching torchlight of Crown's Guard. And one of them, you just faintly hear the 40 or 50 feet ahead of you go, who goes there?
Is it one guard?
It's 2 guards side by side. These watchers, they patrol in pairs.
Are we like in an alleyway or are we in the street?
Are we
You guys
next
are
to the
keeping
lake?
off to the side. You're on the outskirts of the lake. Like you're almost made your way out of the city towards where the.
I cast Disguise Self.
No.
Okay.
And I
also
turn into a
cast-
Crown's Guard.
Disguise self
Okay.
and follow suit.
You do as well?
Yeah.
All right, so you both become Crown's Guard. You all of a sudden are adorned in the kind of goldish brass and red armor.
Oh god.
All right.
I'm in my black hood. I've got my hood up. And
Anywhere to hide?
Yeah, anywhere to hide.
There are like some small alcoves, but you guys are kind of out in the open now. They've seen you, and
All of us?
well, you don't know. They've seen you. They've called to you, and then both of you guys.
I'm letting the
change their
talkers talk.
appearance.
I'm staying
What are you doing?
I walk into the lake and crouch down.
Jester walks out, wades about 6 inches of water, and just
Oh man.
doing her best duck impression.
I will take off my mask and start attacking Caleb in a convincing fashion. Not like
Make a
to draw
deception
blood.
check.
Real, but yeah.
Yeah. A deception check? Okay.
Yes.
Can I start going, get off, you little beast! To help with the illusion?
Sure, make a deception check.
Oh, my deception check was a 3 minus 3.
But roll at advantage. Roll at
At
advantage.
advantage?
I'm helping you. You little...
7 minus 3.
Okay. So, as soon as these two Crown's Guards see this, they go, shit! They pull their blades and they start charging towards you, Not, to try and protect their other Crown's Guard, who's currently...
take Not and slam her into a wall as hard as I can. Say, down, you beast!
All right. As they rush up, kind of in a jog, blades drawn, one of them's going to go ahead and attempt to strike.
Sure.
That is going to be a 14 to hit.
Miss.
So you manage to just narrowly dodge the blade as it strikes through the back of your cloak and pins it to the side of what looks to be a wooden pole that currently is on the outside of what looks to be an overhang where some of the fish are being left out to dry and turn into fish jerky. And as you're it holds you in place and you're kind of snarling and looking scared, the other guy pulls out his blade and goes, where did this thing come from?
I have it. And I punch Not right in the face.
All right. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, Not.
Okay, great.
And blood just begins to from the nose.
I have this. We're taking these people across to Dale.
Indeed, stay your blade, please. Obviously, he can handle this.
Don't you fucking move, you little green piece of filth.
Right in your face. Incredible.
This one is mine. Thank you. Be so within an inch of a life.
I want you to make a deception check on that one.
We are just the worst. This is just terrible.
Oh, man.
Natural 20.
We practiced this before.
Thank God.
We got this routine down.
You see a look of disappointment come across the two Crown's Guard faces at the inability now to help you skewer this small, feral creature. They both kind of put their blades away. All right. If you see anything else, give a shout. And they both continue their walk past the rest of you.
The rest of you lot fall in line. I drag the little one off.
They look over at the tiefling partially crouched in the water.
She's taking a shit.
Hey! Not in the Ustalock.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. I stand up and slowly stretch.
Your legs are soaked from, thigh to foot. They both kind of eye you warily and slowly walk past.
It's real cold out.
Have they cleared the way?
Eventually they pass beyond a point where you feel absolute dread at their presence.
Is that a natural thing for you guys to just attack each other in moments of stress?
Are you all right? I'm so very sorry.
I'm fine. That was good. That was good acting. You were perfect. I panicked. I didn't know what to do. I was trying to create some sort of distraction.
Let me see your teeth. Okay. They look all right.
They're all over the place.
I can't tell they got worse about it.
Ooh, you fixed him a bit.
Okay. Who wants to go to the circus?
Yay.
All right, you guys make the rest of the path to the outskirts of the circus, and you can see at the very, very front flap of it, there is a Crown's Guard who's like sitting there, kind of his arms crossed in the front, just keeping an eye out. He's doing the late shift. You do see the faint, distant, flickering glow of firelight from the back side of the circus.
What is that? Why do you guys have like a?
That's
like
where
a
we
night?
camp.
Yeah, you saw it earlier. You saw the campfire.
Oh, sure. Oh.
If you want to make your ways around, I could distract him for a moment. Have a conversation.
Do they still look like the King's or Crown's Guard?
Yes.
For an hour.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
You want to go with them? I will go with him. Yeah?
Sure, but will you be watching me or no? You don't have to.
Frumpkin will go with you.
All right. So we'll go. I'll go with you and who else is going? Are you stealthy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take care of you. Don't worry.
They're not going to talk to you without me, so I'm
The
coming too.
girls are going. I'm a little jittery.
Girls
Do you
are
want to be
going.
front man for a little while?
Sure, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what are the groups here?
The girls and the boys.
Caleb,
All right.
if you're...
And Molly's
Molly's
coming with
coming
the
around.
And
girls.
whatever Molly. Yeah,
Whatever. And
Fabulous.
they're going with
Molly's
Molly, who are you going with?
I'm going with the girls because the circus kids won't talk to them without me.
Okay. All right. So the three of you are going forward as you. So what are you doing? I guess I should ask.
I'll walk up to the garden. It's a late night. Not much action this evening. Seen anything unusual?
Nothing yet. I hate this. Wish this whole fucking circus would go. I need to sleep. Regular hours.
Yeah, have you heard? How long are they supposed to be here?
Until they finish this fucking investigation. Keep bugging and picking people for information, but they're all just clammed up and not saying shit.
At least you're by the tent. They've had us walking the perimeter of the lake the entire time.
That's bullshit. Wish they'd just go ahead and execute that. Was it Carnival Master, whatever, get it over with.
Did they find anything inside today? I mean, tell me something interesting, please.
Oh, they investigated the corpses and found nothing yet. Still in there if you want to take a look at it.
Would you mind if we popped in?
I mean, I suppose so.
Make a deception check.
Something good, something good.
No.
Where is it? Jesus. Oh, 13.
13?
13.
Okay, use like an eye. I suppose so. Going in.
We'll be quick, super fast.
Please, just get it over with.
We pop in.
It kind of stops you and was like,
If there's any way I can expedite this, like if you can pin it on any of them, we just kill them and take care of it, let me know.
Let's go. That worked way better than I thought. All right, we should just... I mean, should we look around for stuff or what?
Well, let's, yes, let's have a, you are very good with voices.
Yeah, do a little mimicry here and there. We should look, come on.
glancing about, you can see the track marks of one fleeing. You can see the spatters of blood. You can see the place where the transformation occurred, and there is like a horrible like shedding of certain layers of flesh. You can see what looks to be like almost previously existing layers of flesh and muscle that were kind of shedded as this whatever this undead thing was kind of fell to the ground. But once again, you make a religion check as well.
Shedding flesh.
Roll high.
No, 10.
That's what yeah, this is not your specialty. Yeah. You have a little experience with the undead and this type of magic.
Can't spend that long in here. Maybe we just take a bit of it with us. Do you have a pocket? Or
I have many pockets, of course I have pockets.
like a jar? I got no pockets.
Yeah, I have
You designed a character with no pockets? Why would you do that?
I might, but I'll have to check.
He's just in a Blue Man Group unitard, and that's it.
Rob Liefeld just got a nosebleed and he doesn't know why.
Ariana might have hooked me up with a pocket.
All right, so this dead thing is here in front of me?
Two of them.
Okay,
there's the main one, there's the ground zero one, which is what you're putting much attention on. There's the woman who was transformed as part of the first one.
Okay, so I will take my dagger and I will slice a little bit off of the woman. Yeah. And then I will, it's going to get dark in here. I snuff out the orb of light and I use the rag to roll it up. And I put that little piece into my packet.
Okay.
With
a, like,
right.
Squishy sound, you place it within your...
Let's get out of here. I'm going to be sick.
Agreed.
Alrighty. The four of you, I need you to roll stealth checks, please.
Yes.
Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about it. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. 21.
17.
Yes.
18.
Yes.
25.
Yes.
Without issue, you guys quickly dart around the side of the tent and make your way right towards the central area where the multitude of tents to this back encampment is placed. There is a single campfire that is, the embers are burning out. It has not been kept up. You do see two Crown's Guard that are currently just keeping watch. One of them is slumped in a chair across from the fire and is kind of like nodding off, and the other one is just doing like a basic patrol and looking around. Other than that, you don't hear any sounds. You don't see anybody else. Just the 2 Crowns Guard.
Which of the tents is currently occupied?
There are 4 main tents. There are 2 very large ones. One that contains, generally contains Toya and Kaori, the devil toad. That's on the south side. There's the north large, like the largest tent. This one contains the Knot Sisters and Orna. Then there's a very, very small tent to the south side that contains, or would be, Bo the Breaker's tent, but he's not here. And then there is kind of a medium-sized tent on the north side. That one, let's see who would be in that one. That one would be...
I imagine, probably, I mean, it wouldn't be, yeah, Toya and Kaori share a tent, that's right. Would it be Desmond?
Yeah. Desmond would be the other one.
Right.
And it would be Gustav staying there as well.
Yeah.
Well, Gustav changes from the tent to the actual cart,
wagon,
so.
Yeah.
The cart?
No, the
We've
wagon.
got a wagon.
The wagon?
Molly, I have a question. What made you guys set up your tent here?
We were told to set it up here, if I recall. Yeah, no, we were told.
Like in this specific area?
That sounds right. Yeah, if I recall, we were specifically told to set up tent right here.
And it's by the lake, right?
I mean, it's like maybe 150, 200 feet away from it.
Oh God,
Wait a
that's
minute.
pretty close to a lake.
Wait a second.
200
What
feet?
if they set up their tent on like a cursed land or something?
It's the lake is common.
I'm going to just, what's the easiest tent to get to without?
Well, do you want to go to the north side or the south side of the main tent?
I want to go with whatever's furthest away from the guards.
Well, should we just go to the Toya tent?
Toy tent's on the south side. It's the opposite side. You guys would have come in from the north end, probably.
What's the easiest to get to without?
That would be the one that contains Orna and the Knot Sisters.
I'm just going to sort of go back there and do our traditional.
Okay.
Can I try something? I want to try to cast Detect Good and Evil.
Okay.
Right?
On
the area, but it lasts up to 10 minutes, so it's within 30 feet of me.
You ever cast this before?
No.
First cast.
First cast.
First cast.
First blood.
First blood.
Okay. So you cast it. You concentrate. You reach down and kind of grasp the bottom of your symbol that hangs around your belt, and there's a faint rush of divine force given to your consciousness. You don't sense within 30 feet of you any fiendish or celestial or fey or undead or aberration.
Nothing that's been desecrated.
Nothing from this tent and within 30 feet.
Does it follow her?
Yeah, it follows
Yes, it's
me
like a
around.
radial thing.
That's pretty cool. Let's keep going and maybe
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
see something. Oh God! What? Well, we have to fight a dead thing? Shouldn't we get some help? I turn to Caleb's cat, and I say, "Go get Caleb! Go get Caleb! Shoot! Go away! Shh, go! I can't speak, cat! Go away!
The cat kind of like
Go away! Go tell Caleb we're here! Go! Yes!
turns around and kind of sprays you and then keeps walking.
Yep. I've sent for help.
Okay. Okay. Let's go under the tent.
All right, let's go.
So you guys carefully maneuver under the tent. As soon as you curl into the interior of the tent, you hear a very heavy.
This is the big tent that you guys were just in?
No.
No, it's the one on the south side of it.
Yeah, this is a different one.
Oh.
It's the far turn one, yeah.
And you see the slowly expanding and contracting form of Kaori from the backside. You just see this giant, scaly, somewhat kind of oily exterior of the body.
That's why you detected him, because he's just a fiend.
Maybe he's a good fiend. Can fiends be good?
I don't know, you detected.
Is he still sleeping? He's still sleeping.
We can wake him up and ask.
And ask if he's good or bad?
Yeah. Is anyone else in the tent?
Make an investigation. Or sorry, it's a perception check.
1.
Oh no, we suck at this. Okay.
Everything.
17.
Okay, that's better. You just stare right at the body of this toad going...
It looks really big and scary.
You glance and see just like a faint bit of like kind of a whitish material in the crook of the arm. And you kind of take a few steps forward and glance around the side, and you can see asleep, cradled in his large lizard man arms, Toya, the dwarf girl, is just kind of curled up and asleep peacefully.
We should talk to her, but if we wake her up, he's going to be mad, and I guess we have no choice. We should talk to her.
Okay.
She is dwarf?
Dwarf.
Do you speak Dwarvish?
No. No, we don't.
Maybe she speaks common. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
She's a circus person. It's carnival.
Speak common.
Huh?
Yeah, no, I'm not
He's
there.
not there.
I'm not there.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
I had that ability, lets you know exactly where the thing is. Which of those things is the fiend?
Which of these things is the fiend?
Yeah, no, it's the large
It's
source.
definitely
It's
the
the
large fiend.
Could have easily been a little girl.
It could have
But
been,
I
yeah.
think
Please.
it's the big guy.
Let's wake her up.
It's the radiance is around the large.
Toya?
Toya, singing dwarf.
Let's sit down on the ground and look non-threatening at all, okay?
All right.
So we sit down like cross-legged. Okay, just like casual.
Yes.
Like we're having a tea
Put
party.
down my hair.
Yeah.
gonna help.
And then we go, Toya, wake up.
Wakey.
The breathing stops, and there's the stillness in the interior of the tent.
We should light a light or something. Otherwise, we're just in the dark.
You hear this like
I can see.
faint sound of squeaking as somewhat lubricated folds of lizardman flesh twist over each other as the devil toad's head kind of curls back to look at you quietly. The mouth slightly ajar. You can see rows of teeth and this little bit of kind of drool dripping down the edge of the chin, kind of onto the ground.
What you want?
We're here to talk to Toya.
At which point the little girl kind of begins and like rotates in his space. Like he takes up almost the entirety of this tent and slowly rotates around inside. Surprisingly quiet for as large a creature as he is. And still clutching Toya. Toya kind of sits up and is like, "What's happening?"
Hi.
Sorry to disturb your slumber.
She takes her braids and kind of holds them with her hands. It's almost like a safety blanket. She kind of curls them to herself. She looks about, maybe like 11 or 12.
Okay.
You know, this close you can see she looks younger than she did from that distance before. Maybe be the presence or the mature voice, but she seems pretty young. But not like she's not childlike.
Okay. Oh hey, what's going on?
Well,
Do you recognize us from the other night? Last night?
Last night.
Last night?
I don't remember. I got scared.
It was scary. You have a really pretty voice.
Thank you.
Did you notice how when you sang that a dude turned into a zombie?
she kind of gets to chuckle, and the big toad gonna. I did, and it's really scary. I didn't like it at all. I didn't do that, did I?
Probably not.
Has it happened before, or is that...
No. The guards were saying I probably did that. They're saying I might have done that.
Was
It's interesting. You notice now listening to her, she has this beautiful voice, but her speaking voice is very crackly. It sounds almost damaged.
Do you sing all the time, Toya?
I sing a lot. It's what keeps me alive. It's what gets me money.
Right. I understand that.
Was that the same song you always sing?
Yeah. It's the one song I know.
Did it feel the same coming out of you, or was it different?
It felt the same.
What language is it?
Oh, it's an old dwarven tune. My mother taught it to me before she passed.
What does it mean?
It's a tale of the angels and how they came from the realms beyond of the gods. And
They granted each to us our sparks of life.
Granted sparks of life. Does that sound like a familiar story that they've heard before?
It sounds vaguely religious, but...
When you were singing, did you hear any other sounds or words that someone else was saying?
No, not beyond the ordinary. Then I saw that poor man just start tearing through people, and I got scared, and Kylri helped me.
She kind of like puts her arm up and pats him, and kind of...
How did you and Kylri meet?
They brought me into the circus. I was up in a city north of here, up very far north of the Marrow Valley, and I was just on the street singing. And this carnival came by, and I met Gustav, and he invited me to join, and that's where I met Kylri, and I met all these wonderful people.
Has anyone new come around and talked to you?
No.
Asked you to do anything? It's so strange.
Man, we suck at this.
No, we're really good.
And the newest people we've had are Mollymock and Yasha.
They're new?
Well, comparatively, Mollymock's been here for, almost 2 years now. And,
oh, okay.
I mean, but, he came after I did. We both kind of found our voice together. I was very scared, and he wasn't talking, and together we kind of helped each other learn to, have fun again.
And yesterday before the show, you didn't notice anything weird? Anyone creeping around the carnival, setting up anything?
No.
Snooping around?
Anybody in weird cloaks?
Cloaks.
I didn't see anything.
Okay.
DM, on a minor note, I put my hand on Ford's shoulder and say, I'm going to be blind for a second. Give me a little slap if anything goes wrong. And I tune in to Frumpkin.
Okay.
Who should still be
at this point in time, you notice at this point, not going, shoo, go find out. Then you hear, yeah.
Okay. And then what? Frumpkin takes off?
Frumpkin starts heading back around towards you.
Oh, okay. So I'm looking at myself after a moment.
Briefly, as you keep concentrating, eventually Frumpkin finds his way under the tent and comes up to you.
Got it.
Is there anyone you think would want to destroy the carnival or hurt Gustav? Does Gustav have any enemies?
I hope not. I know him and Orna argue a lot, but...
Him and Orna? Orna! It's Orna! Orna's the one! Thanks very much, we're out of here! I can see that.
Yeah.
All right, and you guys
Let's go. We've got it. We solved the case.
Yeah, the two of you, without issue, make your way around towards the large tent without being seen. However,
any evil?
I'm sensing it.
Nothing.
God damn it!
No fucking
That's
evil.
Orna. We know who it is.
While you're
We
talking
know
to the
who
twins, I'll
killer
be talking
is.
to Orna, so...
So, like,
oh, for fuck's sake.
To be honest, if it's any easier, it's probably Gustav.
It's
Really?
not fucking Gustav.
It probably is. You shut up.
Holly.
We're
He's a
having.
prick. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's gonna run this whole carnival into the ground. Let him take the fall for it. We all get away on this.
No.
Little feet.
Ethan shoots the same way.
So wait, it's probably Gustav? What makes you say that?
Because he's in prison. He's the leader. He's fucked this whole thing by letting this happen.
Oh, wow. You have interesting perspectives. Hey, weird question. How do you guys come up with your acts? Is that something that you guys create yourselves, or do you guys like workshop it?
I've just never experienced boredom. It's very weird.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Hey, Orna?
Yeah, Orna's. Yes?
I mean, I know your feelings on all this. What do you think?
Look at it. See, Bosun's a stand-up guy. A bit of a self-absorbed dick at times. We all knew Gustav was going to shit the bed sooner or later. I mean, this is his karma. Just don't know how or why. I can guarantee you, if this was my carnival, this shit would have happened.
Wait, this is
Really?
karma?
Mm-hmm.
What exactly would you have done?
Well, first off, I would have made sure that we had better support from the guard before this all happened, so nobody else got killed.
They were useless.
Secondly, I would have made sure that there wouldn't have been any old folks that made it in to fucking turn into shit.
Oh, that's on me, and that's on me.
I don't know.
You feel the same way, not sisters? I feel like this is karma on Gustav.
They would.
At which point, the flap back of the flap tent opens up, and it's Jester.
You have a lot of explaining to do! A lot of explaining to do! Shut up! We talked to Toya. She
And we know
knows it's you
guys
who
are
did
gonna fight all the
this.
time.
You're the one behind the whole plot. You did it.
The two knots just immediately go. Orna, is it you? Did you kill that guy? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. What the fuck is this?
Why
Who the
did you turn that guy into a zombie?
Who do you work for?
Orna.
Inside check on the Not Sisters!
Go for it.
They've got Nazi in their name. Not sisters. Not sisters.
Oh, Lord.
Natural 20!
I don't know about you,
The problem.
but my stats are so neat because of D&D Beyond tonight.
There's no pencil smudges.
No, I know
really
right now
nice.
I've got 14 of 15 hit
It
points.
opens, it closes, you can see your spells
It is
when
pretty
you need to see them without flipping.
I've got a little iPad button on the back of my pen. It's quite nice, so I can.
Start talking, or this goblin starts biting.
Orna says, to be perfectly honest, I have no idea what's going on. Y'all just came in here, started throwing accusations at me. Gustav got arrested. Bosun got arrested. Molly got arrested. I'm glad you got off that. But to be perfectly honest, this whole thing's a shit show. And the circus is probably not going to be the same after this.
Inside check on the.
Inside check on Orna.
My cat is on patrol because we've been standing with our dicks in our hands for a long time.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. No, I'm not complaining, but I would have sent the cat out.
Kind of hard to read. She seems generally frustrated and caught off guard by this.
Orna, you might as well come clean. This is classic you.
Molly.
I'm just trying to.
Fuck you.
Oh, fuck you too. It's no secret that Orna and Gustav have their differences, but this is ridiculous. I mean, she knows damn well that half the circus would leave if he fucking got arrested and died.
For real worried about this?
They're...
You really think? Who could be? Let's play. Gustav, he's an idiot. But he's not a murderer. Bosun, bit of a dick. But he's a stand-up fella. Toya, absolute doll. Could harm a fly. Mona and Yuli, they're cunts. But they're not gonna kill anyone. Desmond's a weird fella. There's something dark in his past. You can see it in his melancholy.
This is not his style.
It's Desmond. Let's go to his tent.
I just grabbed.
And there's some untrustworthy intelligence in those lizard eyes of that devil.
I did get a very evil kind of vibe off him.
What do you mean evil kind
He's
of
a
vibe?
devil.
Well, I mean, he's a fiend.
He's a what?
The devil toad guy. He's a fiend.
That's just a name. It's not actually like a real thing. That's just. I mean, he's a. Well,
You guys know he's a fiend, right?
There's like this moment of silence. Like, he's supposed to be lizard folk.
what do you...
It's the lizard man!
I grab and just push you down into the ground and hold you. Not yet.
You guys, what are you doing?
I mean, just because we were standing here so long, I would have gotten nervous and again held onto this guy's big bicep and sent the cat out.
Okay.
Why are you going all catatonic on me?
So as the cat darts under the tent and makes its way through, glances over to the fire and sees a large, dark shape step out from one of the tents. And you watch as one of the guards who's kind of sitting in the chair kind of like stands up and then crumples onto the ground without a sound. And you see the other guard kind of look over and go over and run up to him and start checking on him, saying his name. You guys begin to hear a voice in the back start saying, Damon? Damon?
It's
one of the guards.
Fjord, something bad is happening.
You watch as the figure, the dark figure, kind of spins, and there's like this kind of flash, two flashes of red in the shadow nearby, and you watch as the other guard suddenly like grabs his head and like grasps at his chest and falls onto the back as his legs kind of curl up.
Do I know where
And the
in
shadow.
relation to Ford and I this is?
It is to the east of you by about 150 feet.
Can you talk to me when you're looking through the cat?
I can talk, but I can't hear anything when I'm doing
Correct.
this.
You watch as the shadow then bounds like a giant frog
Frog is on the move. Frog is on the move.
northward.
Away from us. But I don't know where the others are.
You guys hear the name calling, and then silence once more.
Can we peek outside of the tent and see what's going on?
Sure. You guys go ahead and rustle underneath, and you look just as you watch as the guard on the ground is like,
oh, I hear it,
and just stops moving. You see all the veins bulging.
I run up to the guard and check his pulse. Is he still alive or is he just paralyzed?
As you kind of come out of the tent, you watch as the flesh on his neck and throat splits, and a very familiar transformation begins to take place.
Back in the tent,
as
back
both
in
of
the
the
tent.
guards begin to.
Oh no, no, no. You have to fight them.
Get in the tent when you got the throat.
I come out of it and they're zombies. And I start running towards the tent that I saw Jester peek out from under.
Okay, as you guys rush underneath the large blue tent, you watch as the two guards that are quickly bulging and mutating, bits of their flesh kind of dislodging from their body and falling. And you watch now up close, similar to the last time, but now that you're looking intently for this transformation, you could see where instead there should be blood, it's almost like dust and sand that kind of begins to spill from the wounds. Something that you had noticed a little bit in the body of the old man before, but you didn't know if it was decomposition or just general dirt.
Girls, we're not supposed to be there. Here, can you help us handle this?
You watch the two halfling twins like, fuck no!
We're gonna do what we can. When in doubt, if something goes wrong, just nudity, it usually works.
The two mutated guards now, their armor like bulging and broken in places, start turn towards the noises in the tent where you guys are.
Are we all in the same tent, or are we in two different tents?
You guys are all in one tent with the other girls. You're all like jammed in the space. The two of you make your way outside of the large tent as you watch these two bulging zombified creatures making their way towards a tent. And that's where we're gonna pick up next.
Oh, bastard!